Oh, it's recording. This here is 7.5 gallons of DIY HRT, and we're currently in the middle of a delivery, but I kind of wanted to do some memes on the way there. Look, I know what you're gonna say. It's a bit shady selling medication under the table, but all we need is a few good deals, then we can go back to being completely legit. No crimes, no nonsense.
So to not do crimes, we just need to do a few well-executed crimes, if that makes sense. So we're not technically criminals anymore.
That's right. Your girl's now on the straight and narrow, kind of, almost basic, technically. Meme time. The most fun part of any Dungeons & Dragons game for me is silently guessing exactly what internal crisis the players are trying to resolve through the characters they create. Like, please Colin, tell us more about your beautiful sorcerer who came into her magic later in life. Don't analyze your friends like that. They are literally doing it to themselves. I am just a captive audience, and occasionally I prod their psyche with a goblin to see what falls out. It's like, player, my character is a wizard. Me, a goblin stabs you. Player, I'm a girl now. I am barely involved. True. Basically, every character I ran was trans femme. I mean, sure, I could choose to be a cis woman in the game, but I don't feel like being trans is a compromise or a lesser to being cis. And being in a game world where trans is so normalized, it's not even a point of discussion feels amazing.
Can we afford D&D supplies? It's the one thing I miss about living on the boat.
Hi, femme customer service voice. Hello, this is Mavis with tech support. How can I help you?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
It sounds like you're underwater.
Is this better?
No.
Checking headset connection. Any better?
Nope.
Suddenly realized this lady can hear her.
Is all this any better?
The lowest mask voice I can do.
Oh, that's perfect. So anyway, blah, blah, computer, blah, blah, account, blah, 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 blah.
Sometimes I hate this effing job.
Workplace misogyny from another woman is crazy work.
Yeah, worse yet the day you realize what mansplaining really is because you're on the other side of it.
Oh my god, I know.
But some misogyny I can take, and specific types of abuse, and degradation.
You can stop, we get the point.
Okay. Shave, brush. Huh. That silly girl must have forgotten to take her pills again.
Oh hey, good morning, Sammy. Did you sleep well?
Smoochers? Ooh, scandalous. Remember to take your pills next time, okay, love?
Anime tomboys. I promise I'm looking respectfully.
I'm not. She's hot.
You actually made it back into the city. How much did the judge take to clear your names?
Every cent we profited in the last 4 years.
I knew it was dirty, but goddamn.
3 canisters of E, T, and blockers. Yeah, no offense, but we'd like to get going.
Oh, they still kind of suck, huh?
Literally perma buzzkills.
Right. Oh, let me just grab it from the back here.
This pride was awesome.
I know, right? Let's go get lunch at Zach's.
Sodomy is sin. Transgenders are agents of the devil. That's not even close to true. Trans people are just like anyone else. All we want is to live our own lives and express who we really are inside.
Hellbeam.
Personally, I blame those darn phones. Brooke, genuinely, how are you doing that?
Hellbeam literally comes with your estrogen prescription. You really need to get on hormones. HRT stands for Hell Ray Track Beam. Duh.
Wait, can we do that?
We said no guns!
Oh my god.
I swear I'll get you the money, okay? But I'm not leaving without the meds.
Stand back. I got this. I summon Hell Track Ray Beam!
You go what?
Okay, screw it. I summon gun!
Hey, I'm trying to have a serious conversation here!
Find someone else to scam, Adler!
You're the last contact I have, and I will get you the money, but my people need these meds today.
We can just make more, right? His people seem to really need it.
How are we gonna make more if we don't have the funds for ingredients?
He's gonna pay us back, Yuko, please. Can we just help him?
Either go read the memes or grab an ouchie dispenser. Coming out to my coworkers last October garnered some funny moments. Okay, so there's something I've been letting people know about myself. You're pregnant. No. I know. Men can't get pregnant unless you're about to say you identify as a woman. You joke, but in 15 seconds you're gonna feel real bad about that. No. Yeah. I love that we all have a sense of humor. My coworkers are genuinely great folks, and I look forward to seeing them. They've also been wildly kind and supportive of my transition, and have been paying more attention than I anticipated. You know, Alex, I've been reading your comics and saw the one about maybe using the ladies' washroom. I want you to know that we're ready for you when you are. I don't know when I'll make that jump, but having coworkers like Michelle has made my transition so much easier, and I am so fortunate and grateful.
This one is less of a meme and more just a really nice, wholesome encounter.
You're the last person I expected this from, Adler. I'm not mad. I'm just really pissed off.
Because it's really important to show that you're not alone in this world, and there will be people that will help you.
Why does everyone suck literally all the time, all over the place? Yuko, just shut up and aim! Trans flag is so good. I wish trans flag was real. How are the memes going?
Currently in the middle of an existential crisis.
Found a trans version of a character from your childhood, huh? And let me guess, they're hot.
Why is it the first thing you guess?
Buns Bunny, my queen. Anyway, back to shooting.
Okay, good luck. I wish I was that lasagna. Want to see a trick to make 3 different types of trans girls swoon? Good girl. Good puppy. Good job. I'm very proud of you.
See, I wish I could call you a good boy.
Now just hold on a minute.
No, you're a bad boy, and I'm not taking it back either.
No, just hold on a minute. I'm not a bad boy. I'm, in fact, a good boy. A very good boy.
Trying to rob us is not good poocher behavior.
Yeah, but I'm helping people in my community. They rely on this.
You should have had the money then, Adler.
I was robbed last night.
Sure, okay, yeah. What next? You gonna pee on the carpet, blame it on the cat?
Is the cat trans, Garfield?
I would never! Look, never mind. Let's just end this. It's on stun. You'll be back up in a short bit. Because I'm a good boy.
Maybe it's the HRT, but this is the saddest show I've ever seen.
I just want to be a little guy.
Mood. First year is particularly tears heavy. It's like your body has to make up for years of repression, so you're just crying every day. But if you would allow me just a moment, that's a really fancy fursuit, Adler. Neural, enhanced hearing, and it even connects to your nervous system so you can feel things. Blew my mind when I first heard about them.
Whoa. Hey now, Budget.
My only question is, with all that tech, how many times would you feel what happens after I pull this trigger?
People are counting on me, Budget.
I now find myself in the same position. Drop the gun.
Pride Month is great. Every June, people commemorate the success and existence of queer people while holding a lot of fun events for you to meet like-minded people. But what does Pride Month mean in 2025? The year conservatives are passing laws that actively prevent trans youth from being themselves. The year the UK Supreme Court passes a decision to put trans people in danger. I'll tell you what it means, and it's positive. Pride Month in 2025 should be a celebration for how resilient, brave, and withstanding queer people have been throughout all of this. You have stayed strong, you haven't backed down and gave in to their threats, and you have found people to turn to when things are horrible. You really should all be proud this month. I certainly am. You've come so far, and in case this message isn't clear, we won't be erased.
Adler?
Sup, Budgie?
The profits are going to be a 3-way split, which means if you ordered 3 canisters of each med, technically 1 of each is specifically mine.
Yeah?
I mean, you could have just skipped the whole standoff and asked.
I'll pay interest, 50%.
Nah. Just what you owe for each. Whenever you can. I'm sure I...
Thank you!
Squeezing air...
Thank you! You minky little scruff! Thank you so much!
You don't have to insult me, douchebag.
What? I hunted the only canonically trans shiny Pokémon. For those unaware, this is explained in the video, by the way. The Pokémon Azurill is the baby form of Marill. When encountered or hatched, Azurill has a 75% chance of being assigned female. Marill have a 50-50 chance of being male or female. In earlier games, generations 3 to 5, this meant that when a female Azurill evolved, there was a 1 in 3 chance it would become a male Marill, hence trans mask Marill.
I am coming out of the closet today, okay? This seemed like the perfect time. There's been a lot of speculation, and I wanted to let you know, I hope you'll accept me, that I am a heterosexual cis man. I'm boring in every conceivable way. I just like being a little guy.
You're perfect the way you are, Tony.
If it's any consolation, my partner is boring, too. He feels horrible for the way everything went down, by the way.
You didn't have to come all the way across the city to apologize. If we were in his shoes, we'd probably do the same thing.
Getting stun gunned is like a weekend tradition at this point.
Either way, I don't know anyone else in this city that would have done that. You helped a lot of people, so I wanted to come thank you personally.
Speaking of, you're not gonna make like a habit of this, are you?
Yeah, okay, buddy. We're all adults here, and you're not my boss.
Well, aren't you just holier than thou?
Better than being a jaded old hag.
Oh, you're making it very hard to stay on the straight and narrow. Do you want to go?
What was that old meme again? Oh yeah, these hands are rated E for everyone.
Oh, this is about to be a crime scene. Thank you for 150,000. If I earned it, like, subscribe, and comment. It does help a lot with the algorithm stuff. Also, this video is sponsored by G-Subs with code GenderFluid. You'll save 10% off and support the channel directly. Their stuff is delicious. I drink it all the time, and with the link down below, you get free samples at your house for no cost.
Bye.